to a new weekly VSG meal prep and plan video. Today I am making all three of my meals. Okay, it's Martin Luther King Day. I have the day off, so that gives me time to do everything at once in one setting, or not even at once in one setting, but I can get it done today and manage to get to bed on time. So I love that. So let's get into what I am having on the menu this week. So for breakfast, I am making some simple breakfast tacos. Okay, I love a breakfast taco, and I'm going to use some zero carb tortillas to keep it low carb. So I'm going to make some breakfast tacos, and it's going to be eggs. I got some uncured turkey bacon, some cheese, and I think I'm going to put like some bell peppers in it too to give it that crunch. And I also have like some leftover spinach, so I might mix it up and do a little bit, but that is what I am having for breakfast. For lunch, now my lunch and my dinner, they can really change, okay? So I just put down for lunch will be the Flying Dutchman with onion buns. I've made these before, and they were really good. It's one of my top meals. It's just like a burger between onions, so with like cheese. That's easy for us to eat. So I'm gonna have that. And in the past, I've had it with like cauliflower tots. I think I do have some in the freezer. I may have some, but I think I want to eat the whole patty, so I might just do the burger by itself this week. But there are some days where I'm like extra hungry, so I have to eat a little bit more. And sometimes I'll make like a burger sauce, or my mom has made a burger sauce before. But this time we have like some Chick-fil-A sauce in the fridge, and I really feel like that tastes like a burger sauce, so I think I'm going to use that as like a condiment. Now I don't know how you all are about like condiments, but I don't really watch them that carefully. There are some things that I will get as like a light, version, or like a lower calorie version, reduced fat, but also not really. So it's like I'm half cautious and then I'm not. So today I'm just going to use, or this week, I'm just going to use the Chick-fil-A sauce for my burgers. And I'm going to see if that's actually going to be good. If not, I'll whip something up, or maybe I won't have anything at all. Or maybe I got some ranch. So for dinner, I am making an experimental thing that I've seen on TikTok, okay? There's always at least one meal in my plan where I am trying it for the first time. And this week, I am making taco soup, which doesn't look that complicated, okay? I can cook the meat, throw it in a pot with the mixes and the broth and everything, and I think it's going to be really good. And I got some protein chips, some loaded taco protein chips to like dip with like the soup and the meat and everything, and I'm looking forward to that. It sounds so good, and it also seems like something that would be good for like the soft foods phase. So stay tuned, pay attention to that. Let's see how that goes, and I'll let you know if it tastes good. Now in the recipes, they do use, I like looked at everybody's recipe, and I think I'm gonna do a mix of everyone's, but I see they do use taco seasoning and ranch seasoning together. The ranch seasoning part is throwing me off, but maybe it will give it a little extra flair. I'm gonna taste my food as I go, which sometimes I suck at, but my mom said you really need to taste your food as you go, and I get it. But like, I don't know, sometimes I just want to cook and see what it turns out to. But I am getting better with like, tasting the broth and the soups as I'm like cooking stuff. So I'll do that, especially since she's looking forward to the taco soup, because I don't want to make that nasty for her. It's 2:50. I'm going to see how long it takes me to cook all this. I think my meat is already unthawed, but I definitely need to eat my breakfast tacos, okay? Earlier today, I just kind of wanted to hop in the shower, finish editing a video and post and all that other stuff. So I had like a protein bar, and now I'm having coffee, and I had like some tea. But I haven't had like an actual meal, so like my body is hungry, and I've been making myself wait so that I can just record this video, and it's been fine. But I don't want to make her wait any longer, because I've said this before, but waiting too long I get sick and nauseous. Another thing to get into, because when I talked to my bariatric nutritionist, he basically told me that maybe I need more calories, and I didn't think about that because we can't eat that much anyway. So I was saying like the highest my calories is getting is like 1233, and those are good like meal plans, but sometimes they can be as low as like 911. One meal plan was like 1,030. Like it really depends on what I'm making, and I don't know how to calculate that before I actually start cooking. So I'll make the plan and then I'll just calculate everything after, and then I'll be like, wow, I didn't get enough, or wow, I actually got 1,200. So he really wants me to try to focus on getting 1,200 calories and not like getting below that, because that's probably what's causing my nausea and my sickness when I wait too long to eat. It is 2:52 now. Let's go ahead and let's start cooking, and let's get some food in my body before I start shaking. I am not sure who I think I am, but as you've seen, I made 2 tacos, okay? 2, okay? Now they are small, but I am concerned because scrambled egg is completely different than over easy eggs. And scrambled eggs is kind of like filling. So usually when I do breakfast tacos, I'll do like 1 scrambled egg, 1 piece of bacon, and then that's good. But I'm wondering if maybe I'm testing to see how much I can eat now, because I haven't had them in a while. I have bell peppers, turkey bacon, I have 2 eggs, 2 0-carb tortillas. I diced up some avocado that I had in the fridge. It was a little, it wasn't old, it's still good enough because I cut it yesterday, but you know it starts turning colors after a while. And then I also have some shredded cheese. So, and then I put like some Taco Bell hot sauce on top. That's my favorite kind of sauce. I buy the one at the store. I got packets too from the actual place, but I get the one that's at the store. So I'm gonna see if I can eat both of these. So I'm just gonna see if I can eat both of these, and I'm gonna take my time because I want to get in my protein, but also my calories, since my dietitian wants me to make sure I hit 1,200, which makes sense. So I want to eat more than 1 little mini 0-carb breakfast taco. Look at her. I'm always dropping stuff. Look at her. Ah, she's a beauty. I love her. I love me some breakfast tacos. And you know what? Someone asked me what do I do if I'm not eating eggs. Y'all love eggs. I don't love eggs as much as I used to, but I eat so many eggs. Most of my breakfast recipe will include an egg, but I had answers like chia seeds and oats and all that kind of stuff. BLT. Yeah, BLT, because there's no eggs on that unless you put eggs on it. But you know, you could do a breakfast taco too, minus the egg. The other things, as you can see, it is time for me to take my multivitamin. So I'm always showing you guys my vitamins because that's when I take them. I take my vitamins with food. So take this as a reminder, take your vitamins, and if it helps, take them while you're eating, okay? Because I know sometimes vitamins can make us feel sick, and most of the time it's because you need to eat something with it. I've been taking this one from Very Life for like a month. It's an actual pill. It has a vanilla essence to it, and it has been going down really well compared to my previous 2 that I took from Bariatric Advantage. I did it, y'all. It's clear. I almost did not make it. It was just enough. I think The next 2 days, I'm going to maybe do one over easy, or I'll just do one taco, but I definitely needed the other taco. So I think I might do over easy for the next few days. Or maybe one over easy, one scramble. I don't know yet, but I cleared. I got that in. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the burgers for the Flying Dutchman. It is 4:48, and I still have some time in the day to get in lunch and dinner, I believe. Now, it has not been 45 minutes since I had my tacos, so I can't even drink water yet. I'm not hungry at all. I'll probably get hungry around like 6:15, because when I showed you those tacos, it was like 4:15. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those burgers, put them away until I'm hungry again. I'm also gonna go ahead and start chopping stuff for my taco soup, because I need to chop up the rest of those bell peppers that I did not chop for breakfast. I think both of these meals won't take me much time, but I hate saying that because every time I do, I end up in here for a long time. But it's literally pattying the burgers and making some taco soup and letting that simmer. So I think I have more than enough time. So let's see how this goes. And also, if you see me pattying out these burgers with random objects, that's my business, okay? I don't have a burger smasher. It is 7:52 and I'm about to have my Flying Dutchman burger. I have the taco soup boiling on the stove, and I'm just now realizing that this might be too much. Like, even though I did 1 can of red kidney beans, 1 can of black beans, once all that added up, it's like way too much. So I know I'm gonna have to freeze some of that if it's worth freezing. But I'm letting that simmer on the stove, and I'm going to go ahead and have this, and then if I'm hungry later around 10, I'll go ahead and I'll have some taco soup just to try it. And I really don't be going to sleep until like 12 some days, so that's like normal for me. But here is the Flying Dutchman. Okay, I usually have it wrapped in aluminum foil, but I just use the rest of it like smashing them. So, and it's fine, I got napkins nearby. But I have this, and because I waited so long to eat, I am really hungry, so I went ahead and I put like some cauliflower tots on my plate, and literally just 3. I know, very childish, but that's literally all I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I'm gonna let that simmer on the stove, and I'm pretty much done for the day. Okay, it's 8. I'm happy about that. Okay, I think last week I got into the kitchen at 8, possibly 7. So to be done at 8, that's great. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, relax. I think the taco soup only need to simmer on the stove maybe 45 minutes, an hour. I'm trying to determine if I'll add cornstarch to it to make it like thicker, but I didn't see anybody else doing that. But I think it'll be fine, because like once I top it with like cheese and sour cream and everything else, I think that's just how it's supposed to be. So, and also this kind of gives me more chili than taco. So I don't know, it feels like more of a chili than taco, which I really did want some chili, so that's fine too. But is this chili soup or taco soup? Like, let me know. Even though I use a taco seasoning packet, I smell chili. So yeah, whatever. I got this. And as far as sauces, my fingers are like greasy from picking that up. As far as sauces, I have like some Chick-fil-A sauce, okay? Only like 20 grams of that. And then I have like some ranch. And it was literally just a little bit. And I don't even think that's a gram, if you want to be honest. But I'm going to dip like my cauliflower tots in it. And I might use this, the Chick-fil-A sauce on my burger or my tots. And I think I have pickles somewhere. I might put like a couple slices of pickles on here. So yeah, let's have what's supposed to be lunch, but dinner. So good morning. If you hear some wind in the back, that is my heater. Okay, because it is -7 degrees today. It is cold as hell outside, so I like to have my heater on in my room at its highest setting. So I like to have the heater on in my room, because with the door shut, especially in meetings and everything, I get extremely cold, or my room gets extremely cold, and that makes me extremely cold. So I have my heater on today to fight the -7 degree weather. But earlier you saw me make my 2 breakfast tacos, this time one with an over easy egg. I wanted to test that out, and surprisingly today, I guess I'm not that hungry, or maybe there's a difference in the egg, but I could not finish. So here is what I have left, and I may sit and wait some time and then finish this off, but I'm not a fan of cold eggs. And I don't see me warming it up. I could do that as well, but really this is all that I have left. And by the time that I'm hungry again, at that point it'll be lunchtime, and I'll end up having like my Flying Dutchman burger, so this ends up getting wasted. I could save it for later, but again, I like my eggs fresh, so I want to see if I can finish this, but more than likely I'm not going to come back to it, because I am comfortably full and I don't want to keep eating. Speaking of being cold, when I went to my doctor's appointment last week, they told me that my iron was super low, and I think I said that before, maybe not. They told me that my iron was super low, so now I have to switch up the way I do my meds. So like yesterday I started like with my multivitamin. Today I have to start with 2 iron and no multivitamin. So it's kind of weird, and it's throwing my brain for a loop, but I have to set up my reminders app to remind me, like, take my multivitamin every other day, and for the days that I don't take my multivitamin, double up my iron. So they gave me these, and our vitamins usually have, like, our multivitamins have 45 milligrams of iron. They need me to take 60. And on the days that I'm not taking that multivitamin, they need me to take 120. And let me say, the days with the multivitamin, I need to take the 45 that's in the multivitamin plus one of these. So I need to get in, what is that? 60 plus 45, y'all. That's 105. Okay. They need me to get 105 on the day that I take it with the multivitamin. And then on the days without, I'm getting like 120 milligrams. So, yeah. But, yeah, I had to take 2 of these. And these are chewable. And chewables always make me sick. But right now, it's doing fine. I want to say the second day I took these, I think I started getting like acid reflux. So I've been trying to pay attention to that because these are sour. Like, these are lemon and lime. I can't stand these because they taste like cleaner. But I told them whatever they want me to do, I'll do it because they're my care team. So they know what I need, and if they tell me that I need to double up my vitamin with this specific item, I'm gonna do it. They told me that I need a specific kind of iron, and I'm gonna butcher this. If I say it right, congratulations. But when I see this, I don't think I'm gonna say this right, okay? But it is ferrous fumarate. Why did I put a roll in it? Ferrous fumarate. Talk to me, Google. Tell me what it is. Let's see.
Ferrous fumarate.
Ferrous. I was close.
Ferrous fumarate.
Ferrous fumarate. That's what I need. That's the iron that I need to get in. And now I see this is saying like this is the kind of iron you need to treat iron deficiency anemia. They didn't tell me I was anemic, but maybe that's 2 different things. So I have to get ferrous fumarate in, and if I was to replace the current brand that I have, I need to find a brand that has that same exact iron. So it just can't be any iron. It needs to be ferrous fumarate. And then I also made Greek yogurt bagels. Well, I made one over the weekend. It was really good, and I was like, I'm gonna try this. Like, I'm gonna do this again because that's how good it was. Like, I love me an everything bagel, so I made an everything bagel. I made that yesterday while I was in the kitchen prepping stuff, which is like I'm already in there all day. I might as well bake me a bagel. So I made one yesterday for me to have today, just so that I can have like an extra snack, I guess. Plus I'm gonna see if it helps me meet my calorie goals. So like, if you ever see me like, so you'll see me put nutrition for like everything in here, and sometimes my meals aren't calculating up to 1,200. Now, outside of the meals that I eat here, I'm also having like my side snacks. So I have like a protein bar, or I have a protein drink, or I'll have like other little side snacks, okay? Because not every snack is good. I think yesterday, I don't know if popcorn is good or bad, y'all, but yesterday before bed, I didn't even eat my taco soup. Went ahead and had like a snack because it was 10 p.m. and it was really 10:30. I did not want to eat taco soup before bed. Now I did taste it, and it's giving chili, but I think I should have put Southwestern corn in it, but I didn't want to do that because I don't like canned corn. But also mainly I didn't want to do that because I feel like my last 2 previous meals included corn, and corn needs to be ate at a limit, okay, as far as like what I tell myself and what my nutritionists tell me. So I don't want to go 3 weeks with corn in my system. So but it gave chili. It didn't really give taco, and I actually used taco seasoning. I used the ranch powder. I don't know, maybe because I use tomato sauce. I've seen people do tomato paste, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes. So I use tomato sauce. Either way is good, but it's not giving taco soup. I think I have a touch of ADHD. I just get off track. But yesterday, I had popcorn, like with butter and salt, okay? The butter and the salt is what gets you, I know. But I had some buttered salt popcorn, and then I cut up like a built protein bar because I've really been loving sweet and savory together, okay? Last year I had an obsession with re-seasoned popcorn, and now that I've had a Built Bar popcorn, that was good too. So that's the snack I had before bed. I never really ate my taco soup. eating it with a fork this time since I can't wrap it in aluminum foil because this is messy without. Yes, y'all are seeing me in my bonnet. It is 9:23 p.m. Okay, the bonnet's on. I was gonna take it off, but like, I'm not doing it. Okay, but I have my taco soup, and I must tell y'all, this is giving chili. What's supposed to give it the taco flavor? I used the whole taco seasoning packet. I used maybe like 3/4 the pack of ranch powder. But I don't know what, it gives chili, and I made way too much. Between me and my mama, we're not gonna be able to eat that. So we think we're gonna freeze some of it. Like, this is really good. Okay, I had like a little taste yesterday when I was cooking. I don't plan on wasting this. This is something that I think can be put in the freezer and just unthawed for a day that you want to have it. This is supposed to be like a taco soup. I'm also going to use some Quest loaded taco chips, and I'm going to use it as like a dipper. And I think that'll bring like the taco flavor back too. Now, it's going to be hard to rank these meals, but I'm going to go ahead and say number one is the taco soup. Now, it did taste like chili, and I love chili, and that's probably what's making it number one. But as I was eating it, I got more of the taco flavor because I did everything. The only thing that I didn't do was use Southwestern corn. I've seen a lot of people do that to theirs, but I wanted to avoid corn because I've been having corn for like the last 2 weeks, and we're supposed to limit that as far as I know. It was very delicious. It had a lot of flavor, and when I had it with like the protein chips, it really like set it off. So I love that one. That one is my number one. Number two would be the Flying Dutchman with the onion buns. Love that every time I make it. Okay, I'm surprised it's not number one, but that taco soup really got it. So it's number two today, and it was really good with the cauliflower top. Number three will be the breakfast tacos. I have breakfast tacos often. They're not spectacular. They're good, but they're like, you know, I wouldn't make them number one, but they were very good. I always like the zero carb tortillas. I love how they are mini, the perfect little size. I was not able to eat the whole two for like all 5 days, but I would eat like 1.5. But there was like a day when I had like 2 over easy ones. I was able to eat 2 of those. The day that I had 1 over easy with 1 scrambled, I could barely finish that. So it was very like loaded. It was a lot of protein in it. And then I just split 1 piece of bacon between the 2. I know better than to do 2 pieces of bacon and 2 eggs. Thanks for tuning in today, and if you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Okay, I do these weekly, and I'm going to continue to share. And if you have any tips or advice, or there is something that you like to eat for like breakfast, lunch, or dinner, share them below. Okay, I'm always open to meal ideas. I just love doing this, and I just love doing different things with meals. A lot of people think that once you hit VSG, your love for food goes away. Some people do lose their love for food. I did not. I just learned how to create balance in the foods that I eat. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.